everyone, welcome back with Decoeasy. My name is Janny. I'm doing this home decor channel together with Dyanne. I hope you are ready for our daily home decor inspiration. Here you see what we will use for our next DIY, and it will be a wooden DIY, and we are going to try to make some tier tray, a two-tier tray, and of course you need some wood, and I found this wood with IKEA. There was a box, and you can find the free wood for nothing, so you can, of course it's free, that's why it's it's called free. So you can get there your pieces of wood, and we got this tip from Sandrina Paul. So thank you so much, Sandrina, for telling us that IKEA has this kind of boxes for free wood. Of course, we also need a couple of the tumbling blocks, and I did 2 packages, but I don't think I totally need it. And we need an old candle holder. So if you have this laying around in your stash, then you have your whole DIY for free. And what we're going to do right now, we are going to go outside, and we're going to make 2 rounds out of this free wood. So you see already, these are how the rounds are turned out. One a little bit bigger, one a little bit smaller. And I am going to try to make a tea tray, but not a big one, because I want to have it in my kitchen, and I want to have it a little bit smaller. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm just going to take my candle holder, and of course I can do my candle holder this way on top of it, but then you see I have a less space to put things in. So I'm going to turn it around, and I'm going to do this upside down on the first layer of our tier tray, and the second layer we're going to do above, but that is the underside of the second layer, so that doesn't bother you. So now I have the most of the space used I can decorate with. So I'm going to measure this out, so everything will be in the middle. So you see here already I have my little measurement on my little wooden slices. And what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to take my second glue, and I'm going to glue my candle holder on top of here. So I am going to lay some glue over the lines, because I want to make sure that my candle holder is sticking. So I am going to do some glue exactly over the lines, and make sure that I have every piece of the wood. So I let it dry for a little while, and then I'm going to place, of course this way, I'm going to place my little candle holder inside. And of course, I always say wear gloves, because second glue, you are glued to your piece, and that's not the way you what you want it to be. So always use your gloves. In the meantime, while my first piece of my tier tray is drying, because always, even when it is second glue, I still let it dry for at least an hour. I know it sounds crazy if you use second glue, but I always want to make sure that everything is gluing great together. So I'm going to take some tumbling blocks before I am gluing my second tier tray on top of it. What I'm going to do right now, I'm going to glue my tumbling blocks in one line against my little round, so you get a nice little basket. So this will be, I will go totally in the round, and then you have a nice basket for on top of your tier tray. And of course I also will do the underside of our tier tray, but first I'm going to glue this one. So you see, I take my glue gun, I just do a little piece of glue over here, and just squeeze it against your little round. And so you go on and do the second one, and just lay it next to each other. And so we go on and on until we have the whole round completed. And I won't bore you with that, because for some people this takes much too long. So I am going to squeeze this against each other. And so we get finally when everything is completed, we have a nice basket. I show you when I'm halfway, I show you already where I am. And you see already my round is almost done, but a lot of you who are already looking for what are you doing, a lot of people already seen what I did wrong. You see here I have my round in the middle, so I did forget to turn around my slice and just glue it together. So because now I have to do on the underside, I still have to do another round so I can glue it on top of there, because this will be the underside. So now I'm going to finish this off and then we're going to do a new round under here. So you see already my little basket is finished, and I have also a next another round on the underside. So I can already have my measurement for gluing the candle holder on top of here. But what I'm going to do first is I'm going to do this one. I'm going to do also make my tumbling blocks around this underside. So I am going to glue this together and then I show you. And here you see already my second basket is also finished. I have to tell you, of course, my honest opinion. I don't know if I really like the tumbling blocks around it, because you don't get a nice straight line like you would. So, but maybe when I paint it, I will think different about it, but I don't know yet. So I'm going to glue the second basket on top of our candle holder. So I'm going to do, I have him now upside down, and of course what we need on the underside, we need some little feet for that he, when I turn him around, he can stand on it. So I'm going to do 4 of this one on top of here. I know it's a little bit close and the tear tray is a little bit in your face, but what, or else I can't show you. So I'm going to do 4 of those little feet on top of here. So I'm also going to glue this one with some glue. So now our little stands are glued on top of on the bottom of our little cake stand, of our tea tray. I don't know why I keep saying cake stand, but, but it is a very small little 2-tier tray. So I'm going to let this dry for a moment because I want to have on my tea tray, I want to have 2 little signs. I order always this one on AliExpress and they are so cheap, 6 for I think a couple of euros, and they are made from such a nice wood. So it's a great quality for the price you pay. I'm going to give him with some furniture wax. You see here I only use the Home made brand, so it is very cheap. It's probably Dollar Tree has also his own brand, so use that. And I'm going to give them some furniture wax to give it a little bit of the rustic feeling. So I will do both of them, and then I show you which sign I made on my computer. And of course you can find them also in the free printables. So if you want to use them for your own signs, go ahead and take the 2 off for yourself, and you find there lots of more free prints. So go ahead and look for it. The link is always in our description box. So I will do this 2 of them in the furniture wax. So you see already I have both of them in the furniture wax and they look already very rustic. But what I'm going to do right now, here you see already the little 2 signs I made. I know you see it a little bit backwards because you see it in an opposite direction, but of course later on, like I always say, you see the right way. And I'm going to cut both of them out and then I'm going to Mod Podge them inside of here. You see already I did cut out the little pictures, and now I'm going to take a little bit of the Mod Podge, but I think already you know how to Mod Podge your little picture inside of a little frame. So I'm just going to do 1 and then I do the rest out of camera. And of course I really love making my own pictures. I always love having signs in my house. I don't know if I am the only one. Leave me a comment down below if you like signs as much as I do, because I always think it gives such a nice feeling to your home with a nice sign. We are going to place it inside and work a little bit with it, and I try to keep it. You see already this is already 1 of the signs. I will do the second one also. And you see our little tea tray, it did dry up. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to start painting everything in the black chalkboard paint, of schoolboard paint, just how you call it. And I will start with the bottom and then we're going to work our way up. So I am going to do this with out of camera, because or else, like I always say, you will be very bored. So I will finish this one, and then I show you the result, how it's turned out. And here you see already how our 2-tier tray turned out, and I am so happy with the end result. Of course, our 2 little sign we will use for inside of this tray. I will decorate it for you, and then you see the end result. And of course, if you like to see the in the future videos you want to see how I decorate our tier trays, just let me know in the comments. But I don't know if you like to see it or not, but I will decorate it very simple, but I show you that in a moment with the result. I just show you a little sneak peek in between what I did already. I did 3 pieces of decor inside of each stage of our tier tray. I did here the 2 birds, I did a sign and 2 little wreath. And on the top I did a sign, and I did a little birdhouse, and I did 2 of the wooden pieces, and I did some greenery in between. Now I only want to finish it off with some fern from IKEA. I cut them in pieces because this is one plant, and I always cut my plants in pieces. I don't know why I do this, but it's a lot cheaper than buying lots of branches. So this is already a sneak peek how it will turn out. So like I said, let me know if you want to see more decorating like this. And here you see the finished result of our homemade 2-tier tray, and I am so happy how he turned out. And if you imagine, this is made from some found free wood from IKEA and some tumbling blocks. So I hope you got a little bit inspiration from it to make one of your own. It is so easy to do, and I did it in the black color, but of course you can do it in any color you like. I show you in a moment a little bit closer how I decorated it, but I am very happy with the end result, and I just hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope to see you in our next DIY. So this was it already for today's daily DIY. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you like this content, we hope of course you will consider subscribing to Dyanne and my channel. And for now, we wish you all a beautiful, beautiful day.